Hey guys, Loco88 here, and today I'm bringing you which is looking to be the final part of the Germany playthrough on Hearts of Iron 4. Now, first of all, I want to apologise if I'm a little bit quiet in certain parts or make some mistakes for you. I'm recording this quite early in the morning before I go to work, so just do bear that in mind. Now, this series has had its ups and its downs. So far, at the beginning, things were going quite successfully. Production, etc. was well underway and doing everything it needed to do. As soon as war broke out, there was difficulties. The Polish campaign went quite successfully, but fighting in France without getting around the Maginot Line was being difficult, and we was being bogged down. We lost a lot of men and resources early on. Difficulty dealing with resistance caused our supplies, internally infrastructure and factories to be damaged, while not having a very strong naval force and air force also affected for convoys and other units to be affected at the same time. There was many mistakes which was made, especially trying to force everyone into the United Kingdom to take it, which eventually worked but wasn't enough. One of the main downfalls which I've got is I believe that I've spread the army far too thin, mixed up the divisions and not put them in specific areas so they can be easily controlled and easily moved and reassigned orders. The divisions are pretty much all over the place and mumbled up. I've tried to now put them in the same areas, but I've got too many men, as you can see now, cut off in different regions. Berlin is pretty much about to fall. The last of the troops are getting surrounded and need pulling out. I've created two defensive lines, which should be the last defensive lines which I've got. While I basically try and get the troops over, all the troops from the UK over to mainland Europe. Hopefully we'll make our last stand. It's not going to be a very long video, this, only probably about 20 minutes. But what we'll do is see what we can do, what damage we can do in the final stages. Now we could still continue and use our troops which should be assigned, the Italian troops etc. which should be assigned to us over in Africa, but once the German Reich has fallen here, we'll probably leave it and call it a day. Right, so let's get going. One thing we need to do is get these guys out now. We have to get these out. There's too many troops which are behind the lines. We can't get these guys out. They're about to be surrounded now. We're trying to fight our way out of these pockets. These guys' organisation's gone. They're stuck. Italians are struggling here as well. These men are now being cut off. So many divisions which are being cut off as well. Luxembourg. So men have arrived. We need to get to Luxembourg. Basically hold it. The moment we're with production really low, there's no point even looking at any of these. The Americans made war goals against us as well. War justification, which there's not really much point from there. Got land forts we're going to try and hold. Just affecting these guys. Mountain troops going to get back and try and get these land forts. We need to hold Luxembourg at all costs. Unfortunately, these divisions are now cut off, surrounded, outnumbered. We're still winning the fighting, but I don't know how long we can hold for. These guys need to get out of there quick. Probably back to Dortmund to know this region. These guys pulled to Amsterdam. These guys are moving towards Luxembourg. So it's now pushing towards our front line. We'll counter-attack here and here. Now we're out of supplies. The assaults aren't really working the way we want them to. Why are the Chinese here? These divisions are still surrounded. Berlin's now overrun. They're struggling, but still fighting on. There's some reinforcements up here to the south. Enemy are breaking through on these lines. They need to hurry the fuck up. Try and deal with as much of the enemy as we can. Ain't looking too good. Lash pocket here, which has been, it's just been destroyed. Should definitely pull these men out sooner. The line is excessively thin. Five-inch divisions hold Luxembourg. Men holding all across the front here. Moving them back slightly to the defensive line. Okay, now that they can engage in that position there. Frankfurt needs to be held. Trying to destroy some of the divisions there. We're now managing to hold on this eastern front. We're doing a little bit better actually than the first go I actually had with this. Where is he? Okay, so we have a unit down here. We might actually be able to escape. Belgrade garrison. Some Polish front screwed. The Southern garrison is doing. They're still fighting. We're still loading on for fucking Germany. Pull these men back down here. Not doing too bad on the eastern side. The Western Front is causing problems. United States declared war on Japan. What about up here? We've got no one in northern Germany. Where's his other air forces? They're going to Western Germany. What sort of air faces? Where's the rest of the aircraft? Got the other aircraft's down. Trying out with air support on this flank here. It's not looking well though. Do we have any other aircraft? Let's have a look what we've got. These guys really need to get their ass up to Luxembourg. Do what we can against the enemy. Trying to hold him back. He's making a huge pocket. We need to get out of this pocket before we get surrounded. Fuck. Put his men around here. We're starting to lose control. Retreatment back to Dortmund. We're going to hold the cities. That's all we can do. Keep on the front along the riverside. It's not really worked out well. Not at all, guys. We do what we could in this war. These armies are screwed. 9, 10, 11, 12. How many divisions? 12 divisions. And that's just individual divisions. 10, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33 divisions are cut off here. Gotta fall back. Oh no, stay Frankfurt. These men need to get out. Too late. Move to the last of the cities, try and hold off any way we can. Oh, the German Reich. How it fell. Not really much we can do now. United States. Sounds like through our back door. This is it, guys. This is it. Get as many men as we can to form positions. Dunkirk, Calais, Ghent, Lille, Brussels. Dortmund's been held. Frankfurt's been held. And I think that's pretty much about it, guys. There's nothing much we could do, so speed along. German Reich territory is slowly but surely being shrunk. Our divisions are slowly being whittled down. Rome has fallen. Eyes in Italy are being completely overrun. We've got a last-ditch effort in the south. We could move troops from the other theatres, but I believe in everywhere Finland won't be good. Mistakes definitely were made in this campaign. Now these guys are going to push up and find out what the fuck's going on over in Liverpool. And that is it. German Reich's gone. The war is over, guys. Okay, so we've got a lot of aircraft over England. Before we end this video here, we're going to try it in Vishkud, UK. Got aircraft up in the air. Lots of tactical bombers, a lot of fighters. A lot of air defense. It's just going off over here. Try to deal with this side before we call it quits. 2 post front, 7 garrison. So we got left. It's the Yanks. Okay guys, so what I'm going to do is we're going to end the video there. If I move ships there around here, maybe I could hold it off, but with reduction the way it is, I can't deploy the units anywhere apart from Germany. It's basically over. It's just waiting for it to die down. So we're going to end it there. Now, we will play as Germany once again in the future. Over next time I'll do a lot of things differently. I've explained a lot of the faults which I had at the beginning of the video. I need to pay more attention to what's going on up here. And to all the other situations around me, not just focus on one thing at a time. which is something I need to work on for the future campaigns. But watch, that's the way it is. What I'm probably going to do is start another one straight after this as France. Play that alongside as the war would have panned out, was similar to it. What I want to be is like a nation which just could be very on the defensive in the war, and hopefully do good in that side of things. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the Germany playthrough. If you have, please do give it a like. Let me know your thoughts below. Let me know yourself what I could have done differently. I do know what I could have done differently, but give me your tips and advice for the next time I play as Germany, and I'll see you on the next one.